I'm back. I know y'all saw part one, part two, and this is part three. As I'm saying again, I mean, this heinous people done to children all the time. That remind me when I already talk about the men, but let's talk about the women. You got women engaged in this as well, messing with little boys, and I forgot what this woman's name is. She the first teacher messed with a 13-year-old boy. Uh, Mary Kay Turner. Her. When I heard about her, man, it was on Lifetime. She was 42 or 43, and the boy was 13. She got to be ashamed of herself as a woman, messing with a 13-year-old boy. Damn. When they say it was sex education, I mean there's sex indication of with teachers, and teachers have sex education with the student. That right there, I don't understand it. She that bitch right there, man. That bitch right there don't even look nothing to look at. This bitch look like she just look like of a killer whale to be hell for shell, hell but shell to be been when you splash a water mint, she's just clear of an inch of a goddamn water fountain to a shit fountain. That's how the bitch look like. The bitch look like she's like an elephant step in the room, but elephant step in the room because the far her face look like an oxygen ski mask, like she wear each Halloween and scare underage and kindermen when they wear their unfake ID and the fake ID them and the unidentified loss of kindermen what of the kin disease of the vitamin. This bitch look like fracabized the face size. I mean that tell you how ugly this bitch is. And the boy is 13. This boy look like he a happy kid with a candy store when he suck an inch of a goddamn lollipop of a grandma's grand milk tits and a gram milk of each of a milk carton of a tittery of a tit backs. I mean, this boy is 13. He old enough to play his little G.I. Joe or G.I. Impact or Packety Pack or he look like he old enough to play Dungeon and Dragon and Dungeon towards the itch of a goddamn dragon. And what did he know about the agement of sex, of the security, unsecurity of this age? He old enough, can't even hold his 6-inch ruler and can't even pay attention of the back of the school board or chartboard, if you will, if he passed them up the edge of the fifth grade and the fifth of the agement grade. Come on, man. Anybody who thinks like this, they need their ass whooped. Both of them, her and that damn boy. It show you what makes it okay for a older underage men mess with boys and girls. Why is it okay for older women mess with boys and girls? You know people need to stop that. Stop that. Stop that. I'm gonna tell you, y'all older people nowadays, y'all gonna send y'all kids to public school because from home because these teachers is no longer teaching your kids. Y'all better start asking who teaching y'all children, man. Cause I'm gonna tell you, I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all for these kids and the parents and and adults. No wonder why they take the sex off the cage of the school board district. I don't blame because all this stuff that's going on. This is why a lot of older, elderly people from the world they're scared to teach their kids about sex, especially of these parents that have children scared to teach their kids about sex because they want to wait till they maintain when they ready to have children to get married. I understand they always say wait till you get married. Now I see why they do that. I see why. I can't blame them. For they can have that for the growing of life of love, but they don't want that. That's boring. It's all about having fun. It's all about fun. There's nothing wrong with that. But after a while, what might happen when the fun stops? Then what? You have to go back to square one when all is said and been done, right? I'm gonna tell you like this, man. It is sickening what's going on right now. What the fuck is wrong with our generation? Seriously. What the fuck is wrong with the men? What the fuck is wrong with the women? What's wrong with these kids? You tell me. They talking about hell freeze on Earth. Hell already freeze on this planet Earth, and it's not old enough to be snowed on the ice skate yet. I'm not down with it. It's it's cold as day as hell. I don't get it, people. I really don't. But that's just what it is, man. That's what it is. That's what it is. Now, when you hear about these child stars, they said these child stars been molested. I already talked about Corey Haim. He been molested. Even his right hand partner, and Corey Feldman, he's been molested, and Corey Haim as well. And it's sad what happened to those boys. And I know they not the only kids that ever go through of this life presence. And there's got to be many kids that go through what they do. But I'm gonna tell you like this, man. It's kind of crazy if you really think about it. If you really think about it, if y'all don't believe me, y'all need to watch this movie called American. It's about this boy. He was named as American, and he was in the living of a children orphanage when children have no parents to be orphaned to live. So that's Romeo Donald was in this movie. She tried to help him out, and he almost burned his two parents to death. It's a one in a lifetime documentary movie. It's like a movie, but it shows like a documentary of way of life and life of live. And she tried to help him out, but this kid, he ain't look forward from helping anything in life because they feel like no one cares to listen of the voice and reason of his voice for her. But she cared about him, even though you got to give Rosie O'Donnell. She was gay, but she was a well of an actor of a female. She did good. She should get a life, spend your lifetime award on that. And that boy too. It was a good movie, and there are a lot of boys go through that, been molested by their grandfather, and not only that, he burned him and the damn house, and the shoelaces. He up the same shoe he almost hanged himself to death when he was in the fourth orphanage. Go see that movie called American. That's a good movie. Go watch it, please, because there are a lot of kids go through that now. But I'm gonna tell you what else though. You know, a lot of these people that people don't even know they've been molested by the hands of the fathers, and there are women been molested by their fathers. There are boys. I mean, there are girls not only been molested by their mother and their father. I mean that's something that people just don't want to talk about. People are scared to talk about this stuff. They really do, because they're afraid what everybody gonna label them to say and out label them, and how they back hold it towards against men on them, because they ain't the only ones. There's a lot of people go through that, because once it can change things, they're gonna say, hey, I went through it. There are a lot of people who go through this right now, and you got a lot of men who's scared to talk about this because they're afraid that they quit, but they could say they gay, or there are women who go through this as well. And it's kind of sad, man. You got older computer addict nerd freaking metapornamic guys out there watching children porn, man, child porn, and get arrested. Did you know you can get arrested for two and a half of many years to come to get arrested for that, to get arrested, but child porn. I did not know that, but it's true. If you get caught watching child porn, and that is sick. That is sick. I'm sorry. That is the most sickest thing I ever heard. But what's more sick, when Brooke Shields did a movie called Hush Little Baby, or a baby girl or something like that, that messing with a 32 or 34-year-old man, and she was like a 9, 11 or something. That is horrible. And this is Brooke Shields. This is Brooke Shields. You never know. Not Courtney Love, but Drew Barrymore was been molested. You never know. Even Corey Haim, not Corey Haim, but Gary Coleman. You never know these kids, but they said Michael been molested by Papa Joe, but I don't know how true that is. If it is, then I lost some words on that. You don't want to hear my opinion on that one, but I don't think it is. But some people think it is. You got white kids been molested. You got every kids that been molested. You got women been molested. I mean, you will hear stories all the time that's not revealed to anything till they keep revealing it to themselves, till people really truly understand what they have to go through, what they have to face every day. And that is sick, the thing to think about, man. It really is. I don't understand, why is it that bad? Is that good enough to mess someone that is not the same age as you are? You can't find somebody your own age? I don't get about young people. They want to mess with old folks. I never get it. I never understand it. I never forget when I was walking by, I was living in an apartment. There was a teenager, female, a girl, trying to blow a wet kiss on me. And I look at her. She was like 14 and 15. I was like, girl, you better take your ass, your narrow ass to school somewhere. That's what I look at. I'm like, she too damn young for me. And I was like 18 or 17 at the time. Man, that is sick. Women are very sexually sneakative. They talk about boys. Boys are sneaking out sneakative of sex. But women are very sneakative of sex. I'm telling you, they done some stuff, man. And you be surprised when you hear this stuff. You be surprised. You look like you heard it all. But I would tell you this. Give me your comment, give me your image, and tell me what you think, man. Because this stuff needs to be talked about, because it does happen to people. It does happen. It happens to my nephew, and from my dad, sister side of the family. It does happen to other people, and hopefully you can share to this person. They can encourage people, for they don't have to go through this, because this stuff right here is just something that you just can't get on. I don't feel the pedophilia. I don't. And I'm gonna tell you about this Ron Parker. I couldn't believe Ron Parker was messing a girl and she was 16. But they wasn't Ron. Ron Parker was no damn hero. And I don't care if people get offended. Let's say if Ron Parker, if he would invite you in your house, guest in your house, would you let that motherfucker date your 16-year-old girl? I don't think so. You would definitely say no. It's the same thing they wouldn't let R. Kelly in. So let's talk about this. Why they ain't saying this stuff? They never reported it, and it should have been on front page news on this. And Harvey Superboy Boy wasn't lying about this. But thank you, Harvey. You open up my eyes and see Ron Parker, because I made a video dedicated to him. Because I used to like the guy of his acting and the movie work that he did. But when I heard that Harvey Superboy said that he molested a girl and he was 32 at the time, that is crazy. She was 16 and claimed that she was 22. But that's when she turned 22 and have kids. Wow. So that means he must be 45, 47, 48, 45, 47, or one of them. 45, 43 or something when they had a child. One of the two. That is sick, man. And people say, "Oh man, Ron Parker is dead. You're undegreed, the dead person." No, I'm not undegreed. I'm not. I'm gonna say it like this. I don't defend sex offenders. I don't. Them motherfuckers, and they don't need to be out here. They ass need to be fucking in prison, or need to be 6 feet under the damn feet of torment of pain. They the painted of the motherfucking hell. They the real reason why all this shit is going on now. And that goes to women who do this and men too. I'm sorry. I love sex, but not like that. Find your own damn age. If you can't find that, well, it's not a better luck to you. Keep your filthy hands towards men to yourself and towards men to anybody. It's sick. What kind of bullshit is this? What kind of country would we really run for here anyway? Man, it looked like a circus hoop of a circus act for monkeys, for circus training of dairy mini wheat sprouted and sprouty sprout of baby mint and baby oil. What the fuck is this? See, that tell you right there. I've been saying this all the time. America is nothing but a circus town. The whole damn world is. They put on a show for everybody. You got women acting like circus sluts. You got men acting like circus clowns. You got the whole damn churberment act like a goddamn freak show. So what they tell you? Nobody ain't taking us seriously. Nobody. Until we take ourselves serious and everybody can take themselves serious and the whole world will take us seriously. And let's get this thing rolling. Because we got a lot of work to do, people. We have a whole lot of work to do. So let's get started and start it early. Because bright yet, bright soon. All right? All right. I know y'all saw part 1, part 2, part 3. Stay tuned to part 4, right? Stay right on to part 4, all right? All right.